You gotta know Padel, dude, because it's hilarious. It's worse than Pickleball.
You think you could?
Oh, I would be a bomb lawyer, dude.
Yeah.
I'd go in and be like, so he shot them. And?
Yeah.
You know?
I'm convinced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
so?
convinced. Yeah.
They're still here in the courtroom.
Yeah.
I see him breathing.
This girl lied about being on SNL. They would watch SNL. She'd be like, I wrote that one.
No.
I did this program called Startup Chile, and I went to Santiago. The Chilean government just gives you $40,000. As long as you're working on something, they were happy. We're like kind of hippies, so we're super cheap. Our average user is paying us like $30 a year.
That's unreasonable.
Yeah. We need another podcast. We need another podcast.
Yeah, that's what you're upset about. You need the Upper West Side preserved.
Welcome to Close the Door Behind You podcast with Carlos Ormachea. Welcome, buddy. As always, we have Christos, our Lord and Savior. I'm Doc Jud. What's happening, man? Welcome.
It's good to be here. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about you. I mean, I heard a lot about you from Christos. He was telling me that you designed a special app. You're part of the Yoga Industrial Complex, and that you are the master of yoga apps.
That's right. Yeah. I took a beautiful spiritual practice and I commercialized the hell out of it.
Wait, what? Did you have that in the chamber?
No.
Was that in it? That was off the cuff?
That was
That's
off the
fucking
cuff.
funny, dude.
So actually, like, me and my co-founder, we met at Brown, which I don't know if you know like much about Brown, but
Brown
it's
is a
basically-
great place.
Yeah,
I love
UPS?
visiting there.
That's right. Yeah.
Great neighborhoods.
It's like a weed smoking hippie college.
Yeah, but all the kids are Asian.
Yeah.
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 Which is the weirdest part of it, because it's like the whitest place in the world.
That's true, actually.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
Well, you're up on College Hill.
yeah,
So it's like kind of a separate thing. Like
Right.
by altitude, you are separated from the
the
city.
common people.
And I think I only walked down to take a train to the plane. I don't
Really,
think
you never went to the restaurants around there?
No, because we have Thayer is a street with a lot of pizza places, and that's like all you need as a college kid.
Ah,
And actually, like a very cool thing about Brown does a couple things that like are upsetting when you're going through it, but in retrospect are awesome. One is that no matter what, as a freshman, you have to live on campus. You have to live in a double. There's
Oh.
no way out,
Hmm.
which means that everybody wants to get out of their room, which
Mhm.
means that everybody meets each other. That's like one cool one. And the other one is you have to be on meal plan, and really you have to live on campus the first 3 years. So since you're on meal plan, there's like one mega place called the Ratty that everybody goes to. So for the most part, you don't eat off campus.
The rat is it the Ratskeller?
It's like I don't even know what the real name is. It's like the Refectorium something. I have no idea.
But
But
the-
at UC San Diego, we called the rat as well, but it was called
Oh,
the
really?
Ratskeller. I don't know if there was like some kind of pervasive terminology. I don't know.
No.
Who knows?
no,
The Ratty is
yeah.
great.
So when you were over there, were you like a big dog? So that's why like dog is part of the name, because you're like, yo, I'm fucking, like, you would go up to these Asian girls and Indian girls and you'd just be like, yo, what's up? I'm Carlos. And then you figured out like, oh, they're kind of scared at that, so I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm Carlos. Would you like to be inseminated? And then they would be like, oh, yes, thank you for using technical terms so I understand your illustration perfectly. I consent.
I was in a long distance relationship
Oh, no!
with a girl from high school.
No!
The whole time?
The whole time.
No!
But it was
Jesus
the
Christ.
best thing. It was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah, right. Why?
Because in practice, because I'm like a serial monogamist. That's
Oh,
my
okay.
Style.
You just jump from girlfriend to girlfriend.
Yeah. So in practice,
You fall fast or you have them planned?
fall fast.
You fall fast. Nice
Fall
political
fast.
answer.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good, safe answer.
Yeah, regardless of race or gender.
So you didn't hook up with any girl whatsoever in your 4 years at Brown University.
Spring semester we broke up, and then
What was your body count spring semester?
at Brown
Yeah, dude.
2.
Two?
How about outside of Brown?
2.
2 more.
Wait, are we talking about Brown University or Brown Town?
1 at Marist.
Oh shit! That's where I went to school.
No, I know.
Oh.
Tell us about the lady from Marist.
She was great.
We have the most beautiful women at
Did
Marist
Christos
College.
introduce you to
It's
her?
wild. No, I didn't meet him. Well, maybe I met him. I don't know. I
Maybe.
was in an a cappella group at Brown.
Oh yeah,
And,
yeah. Yep.
Like so like, and we would basically go every month. We would go to another school.
Uh-huh.
We would find another a cappella group. Usually, we were all guys. They'd be all girls. We would do a show with them at their school. We would like drive. We'd arrive at the school. We'd do a show with them, and then they would like house us and party with us for the night, and then we'd drive back the next day.
Interesting. So, what's the craziest thing that ever happened during an a cappella entanglement?
I mean, nothing that crazy.
No orgies, where you guys were like
No,
singing?
No, that's the
no.
theater
Yeah,
kids, dude.
yeah,
That's the
exactly.
theater
Yeah,
kids.
no,
Get
no.
your fucking shit
We're
right. Yeah.
How is
We're
theater and
we're
a cappella
romantic.
different?
They're a cappella. They're not theater.
Yeah,
They're
we
actually
feel.
lower on the list.
Can you guys do some a cappella so I know what the hell
Yeah,
you're talking
yeah.
about?
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
I
yeah.
think
Alright,
that
what do
would
you
be
know?
relevant.
We mow it, we mow it, we mow it, we mow it,
Woo!
That kind of shit? That's a
yeah.
cappella? All right,
Yeah.
cool.
We would have taken you.
Yeah.
You'd be in right now. You would have toured Marist too.
A bunch of 22
Would
year
we-
olds
would-
and like one 50-year-old guy in the acapella group.
And we give him all the solos.
Yeah, and he like stomps in and he's like,
Coming in.
He's like this next song also from the Beatles. Yeah.
dude, that would be miserable.
chest,
An
tidy
acapella group
whities.
coming in and doing all Beatles
He's
songs.
like Mr. Sandman.
And then you have the one edgy acapella group that's like Enter Sandman.
That's right.
So you went to Brown, like you were obviously very interested in music. What did you major in that eventually led you into tech?
So Brown's like a hippie school to the core. So it was called like the open curriculum, and basically it's like there's no requirements outside of your major. And then your major, depending on which one you do, can have like super small requirements. So like if you wanted to be a math major, it was literally 6 classes. 6 math classes and you had it. Now obviously they're like super hard classes. I was an econ major, I had to take 9 econ classes. So that's like 1 econ class a semester, and the rest I was free to do whatever I wanted.
All right. So you got out of Brown, and then how did you?
Well, you started the app while you were there, right?
No, I didn't.
Oh, it was after you left.
After I left, so I was econ. I like always knew I was gonna go to law school, and I have no idea why. I think everybody just told me I was gonna
It's that
be a
immigrant
lawyer.
thing.
Yeah, partly it's that, right? There's only 3 jobs.
Right.
So they're like,
Lawyer,
okay,
doctor.
you're not interested in science.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not like that interested in business. All right, you're a lawyer.
Yeah.
You talk a lot. You're a lawyer.
Right.
That's kind of how
Right,
it was
yeah,
decided.
you're smooth, you're a
yeah,
lawyer.
yeah, you argue back.
Yeah.
So you're, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Anytime my mom wanted to hurt my feelings, she'd be like, "You should have been a lawyer."
Do you think you could have done it?
What?
Do you think you could?
Oh, I would be a bomb lawyer, dude.
Yeah.
I'd go in and be like, "So he shot them, and
Yeah.
you know."
I'm convinced.
Yeah.
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 I'm
So
convinced. Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
still here in the courtroom.
Yeah.
I see
Yeah.
him breathing.
what's going on? You know, what are we worked up about?
Yeah. Will the victim stand, please?
Yeah. Oh,
See?
yeah.
See?
Perfectly
He
fine.
can stand.
Yeah. And he was born with that eye thing.
Yeah, whatever. He's got one ear.
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah, dude, for sure. I would be a personal injury lawyer. I would be like,
They're the
did
best,
you
my
slip
favorite."
over a fucking leaf?
Yeah.
I got you, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah. We would be best friends,
Gonna
dude.
take
I'd give
down
you
big
so
tree.
Yeah.
That's right.
Did you ever use an app called Down Dog?
And did anything bad ever happen to you
Yeah,
afterwards?
so-
Did you
It-
bend in a way that just didn't work out?
Is that a natural progression? You sing a cappella, and then automatically you develop a yoga practice?
Yeah, we all did, all of us. Yeah, 20. There are 20 yoga apps, all by brown people.
Really?
No, it was a weird path. So it was basically okay. So really, I took a couple years off and went to law school, and then I hated law school so much. And and a friend gave me this book that was a book of essays by this guy Paul Graham, who's like a pretty famous dude in the startup circles. He started Y Combinator, which is like, Sam Altman basically came from Y Combinator. And I read that book in a day, and then like a week later, I took a leave from law school, and I was like, I'm gonna go do that. So then I spent a year basically just learning how to code because I'd never done it. And I did this program called Startup Chile, and I went to Santiago and was like lived there for 6 months. The Chilean government just gives you $40,000.
What? Like in USD?
So yeah, in well, actually in Chilean pesos. So like halfway into it, I lost like 30% of the value.
Oh shit.
Either way, it was the best. It was like
still pretty cool. They're paying you.
It was the equivalent of
crazy.
$40,000 in pesos.
Yeah.
So they taught you how to code for 6 months?
No, so they didn't do anything. So this was when Silicon Valley was like an emerging thing, you know, startup, San Francisco, whatever. And then like all these places were competing to try to be the next Silicon Valley.
Like Medellin.
Like everybody. Medellin, Brazil was trying to compete. I forget which part. They had one.
Probably Sao Paulo.
Lisbon has tried really hard. Lisbon seems to have had some success.
Yeah. Tel Aviv.
Yeah, I think Berlin
Yeah,
was
Berlin.
trying. There are a lot of fitness companies out of Germany.
Yeah.
So you get down there. Are you Chilean?
No, my dad's Bolivian, my mom's Nicaraguan.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you go down there, and then like what happens?
It's kind of nothing. So it's like you didn't have to work. Basically, as long as you were working on something, they were happy. And you just had to like present your progress.
Yeah.
So I was just making stuff. Like just random stuff because I was just learning how to code. The magic happened when that program ended and I came back to the US. I figured out, I was like, this was like a huge realization for me. I was like, oh, whenever you fly somewhere, it's a round trip and that's expensive. But if you just string a bunch of one-ways together, it's actually not that expensive. Like you can visit a bunch of people.
Right.
And because it's like each one is just one leg, this is cheaper. So I did this big circle of the US. I went all the way around and visited like all of my friends that I had, basically, just like seeing everybody. One of the friends was thinking about quitting Google, Ben. And I basically convinced him. I was like, he was quitting Google to go get a PhD. And I was like, if you want to get a PhD, that makes sense, but you should try a startup. And then if it doesn't work, then go get a PhD. It's like a costless option to try it. And then he came up with Down Dog, really. Yeah.
Wow.
And so you didn't have like a yoga practice, and this wasn't like.
So the end of my second year of first year of law school, that summer, I had a job for 8 weeks because Texas, for whatever reason, works on like you do 2 6-week things. I extended to 8, and then I had like 6 weeks left at the end. And I did yoga every single day that summer, roughly at the same time that like Ben was getting into yoga.
Right.
So he noticed that. And then in Startup Chile, I was actually like teaching yoga classes to the other people. So I was in it, but I wasn't as in it as Ben was. Ben was doing yoga teacher training, and so for the first 5 years of Down Dog, the job was do yoga every day. To like acquire, because there's a lot of taste. It's kind of the modern version of yoga that people like is kind of a dancey thing. So there's a lot of taste in how the movements flow from one to the other, and you really want to have it. Like you want to know this teacher's good, this teacher's bad, and why? Because you want to like put the good into the app. So I did yoga like 6 days a week for 5 years.
So then, what problem does the app solve?
The app is cool as hell. So it's AI generated yoga sequences.
Hell yeah.
So that
For your own practice.
For your own practice. So like you want to do yoga. So basically it's like if you go to a class, part of why you go is that a teacher creates a new sequence every time that makes sense. Like the sequence feels good, but it's something you haven't done before. And so that's like new, and then the other piece that we add is like super customized. So we use AI to generate yoga sequences for you based on all the stuff about you. So like you want to do a 12-minute practice, you want to work on your hips, you're a beginner, you like this voice and not that voice, you hate pigeon or you love pigeon. We'll make sure to include it or exclude it, whatever, and then we assemble this practice just for you. You do it right then. The next time you come back to the app, we can give you something that's exactly the same in all those ways. Hips, no pigeon, whatever.
But a different exercise.
But it'll feel new.
And then how are you monetizing that?
Subscription. Simple.
Okay. How much is the subscription?
Like I said, we're like kind of hippies, so we're super cheap. Our average user is paying us like $30 a year.
That's unreasonable.
Yeah. Pew, 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 pew.
Think about it. After fucking 4 years, that's a few $100s. That's a PlayStation 5.
Yeah, typically a yoga class is $30. Like
Wow.
Yeah.
But
So how
is
many
yoga
subscribers do
still
you have?
cool?
When we started, we were freemium.
Ooh, what's that mean? Ads?
That means it was free, and then like we would add customizations. We'd be like, now you can speed it up and slow down, but only if you pay. And surprise, surprise, no one paid us. So the second we just charged for the whole thing,
Yeah.
we like tripled that year.
And then
Just
so
off that, yeah.
what's your subscriber numbers?
We have about like roughly 1 million people a month using it,
Wow.
and then maybe like half of those are on some kind of free program.
That's
like
amazing.
roughly right.
Good for you.
Yeah.
How long has it been?
This is the 10th year.
10th year?
10th
Oh,
year.
okay. This is like
This is
So they're a
long time.
mature business at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
I feel like you've automated a lot as well, right?
Yeah, I'm like semi-retired at this point.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Do you have any additional aspirations? Or are you like trying to build anything else?
So what's I mean like
it's sitting right next to him.
Yeah.
totally.
The guitar.
Yeah.
I mean what's cool about working on tech, especially if you keep a small company
Yeah.
with like a small product, is that anytime you're working on it, you're really improving it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're still improving it. That's all we've ever done. There's not like maintenance to do. It's always just like
Yeah.
improvements that we want to do. So we're still doing that. That takes less and less of my time. So for the last like year-ish, very much I'm trying to figure out what's next for me.
Jeez. Okay. So
I've heard of a lot of like tech, really, successful guys in tech, like almost have like a midlife crisis over that.
Yeah.
Like, you obviously you get to the top of the mountain so early, and then you're like, now what? Do you feel like you resonate with that at all?
do you
Like-
seek adrenaline?
I don't seek adrenaline, but I like novelty. I like growth. The most annoying one that I realized recently is like, and I like to cause things to happen. That's like the most annoying
You
one,
like to
right?
be an instigator.
Yeah, or like I want something to happen out the other side. So 2 months ago, Christos was making fun of me. 2 months ago, I got obsessed with paddle.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
God.
Padel?
Yeah.
Padel. Is it paddle or padel?
I think it's paddle.
I've heard padel. Dom, paddle or padel?
I don't think I know what this is.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
It's
You
the
need to enter elite society.
Resident genius.
Because he's got
Yeah.
a fucking Kill Tony hat on. That's why he's fucking low class. He doesn't know what padel is. Let me I'm gonna teach you
No, Schultz,
sophisticated
you're
American.
genius.
Schultz plays Padel. Actually, my
Schultz-
buddy sees him
yeah,
in the
Schultz,
Hamptons all the
epic
time.
essence
He's
of
always
manliness.
That's right.
Yeah, Schultz.
That's right.
Okay. Yeah, let's go. Schultz. Holy
Listen,
shit. I want to grow up
Christos,
to be like
Christos,
him.
Christos,
Listen,
you'll never be him.
I'm not.
You'll
I know I'll
you-
never be
you-
him.
You'll
I-
never be like him.
No, I'll never.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
too insecure. I'm too insecure. You though, you gotta fucking know Padel, dude, because it's hilarious. It's actually so fucking gay. It's the gayest shit you've ever seen in your life. Like,
But, like, in a
you
cool
could
way.
watch two guys blowing each other on a sunset beach
In an
and
acrylic
it's
box.
still less gay than Padel. Seriously.
Well, yeah, because like you're involved.
Yeah.
You're not- you're not just
Look,
watching.
if
Yeah.
people are having fun, I want to have fun too.
Yeah.
That's my rule. Okay.
That's right.
That's-
You got to be very dangerous where you go with that attitude. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, did you pull up Padel? Can you show it on the screen?
Yeah, is this not just like pickleball?
It's pickleball.
It's
can't
pickleball
say
in a
that.
big
Worse.
acrylic box,
Dude, you can't say that. You
like a
can't say it's
jewelry
pickleball.
box.
It's worse than pickleball. And I played pickleball in high school because I had a cool gym teacher that taught us about it. And then everyone started liking pickleball,
Did
and
you-
I was like, I'm ahead.
Did you play in Chile? Because it's big in South America. That's like
No,
where it
I
started.
didn't. I mean, I played for the first time in Argentina.
Oh, okay,
I
right.
was there
So
like
it's huge there.
Yeah, I was there like
Big
2
in
years ago.
Miami, like
yeah.
huge.
Can you show how it's
I'm
played?
gonna investigate this winter.
Are you moving to Miami for the winter?
I think so. Yeah.
That's
I
cool.
thought
used
you
to
were
live
coming
there.
to New
I
York.
was,
Did you really?
I was an emergency doctor there for 15 years. Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah. I got all kinds of crazy stories.
Did you
about-
move here?
I moved here in 2020. in the middle of the
In
pandemic.
2020.
Everybody was moving down to Miami. I'm like, oh, you think it's so cool here right now in the middle of the pandemic? Rent my house. I turned my house into an Airbnb.
This is like you're always looking for a discount.
Yeah, so I can't. Well, it's fun. Yeah, that's right. The Jews.
Oh damn, the rent just
I
dropped.
can't, it's so funny. So I came back up here and I like walked into this luxury building. They're like, you want to rent a place? I'm like, I was thinking about it. And they're like, we'll give you 3 months for free. I'm like, done.
Yeah,
Move
yeah.
Wow.
So-
Wait, when in 2020 did you move here?
Actually, it was 2021 February. February, yeah.
You moved from Miami.
Yeah.
To New York in.
Actually,
February.
first I moved to Puerto Rico. First because nothing was going on. I was like, you know what? I'm like, if I'm not doing
Bitcoin.
anything, I'm gonna go. Well, yeah, there's all those guys in Dorado and stuff, but I was on the northwest coast where all the surfing was. So I moved over there and I was just doing telemedicine and chilling out and surfing. And I was so bored out of my mind that a friend of mine came. He called me up and he was like, hey, dude, he's like, I need somebody to help me out in my pain management office in New York City. And it was like February was miserable. I'm like, all right, whatever. I fly back up here. I was supposed to be miserable, right? Because it was like cold, it was gray, it was snowing. And I got here and I got off the plane and I was like talking with people. And I'm like, I'm so happy right now.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have been
Yeah.
happy. And I'm
No,
like, okay,
that's
I'm moving
the
back.
Talking with people.
Because it's not about
That's the
where
thing.
you are.
Exactly.
It's who you're with.
Exactly. That's the New York thing, right? I think it's like make everything shitty except the people, and then the only people who stay like people. Like that's the whole thing.
It was the best. Like this
That's
place was
why
empty.
they fuck up the subway. That's why they, don't build anything new.
But in the middle of the
Wow.
pandemic, the place was empty. It was great. You could ride a bicycle through Times Square. It was amazing. Like you can go anywhere. There was no traffic. you
Dude,
can go out
Times
to
Square
like
was cool during the pandemic. It
Yeah.
was actually kind of like
I
you
bet
felt
that-
like you were in Blade Runner or something.
you can go to like
Yeah, yeah,
secret
yeah.
restaurants that weren't
You
supposed to be
survived
open.
the
Yeah.
zombie apocalypse.
Right, yeah.
And the zombies were gone.
Dude, I drove there to Times Square, bro. And when I'm telling you, like, you just heard silence, I was like, damn, this is fucking creepy.
So you guys both were here during that whole thing.
Yeah, during the whole thing, dude. I had no choice. I had my apartment. I was stuck there. What could I do?
My first New York experience was September of 2021.
Really? You never seen the New York before the pandemic?
I'd like visited for a couple days.
Where are you from originally?
I moved around a ton, like a ton.
Where'd you grow
You're a
up?
military kid?
No, it's just my stepdad changing jobs a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Was he cool?
yeah.
Right,
He was
good.
cool.
How do you guys know each other?
How do we know each other?
I hosted something at my place
Oh,
in
right,
West
right.
Chelsea, and Christos came and performed.
Yes.
Oh, comedy?
Yeah, he had
Yeah,
a
we were like
comedy
both.
show.
It was like a mutual friend, I guess. Her birthday party.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Did
we
he?
did,
He didn't do battle rap.
No.
Do battle rap.
I don't even know what jokes I did that night.
But he's gonna do it now.
Oh, I definitely did Japanese grandma that night because you liked that.
The one that got me was the porn one.
Oh, yeah.
The Pornhub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you
That really got me.
it always does. That's my ace in the hole.
Yeah,
dude.
that was
That's-
good.
That
was
saves
good.
my set. I
Yeah,
never
that was
bomb
good.
if I have that. But anyway.
Was it Christos? Like if Jesus had a cereal?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thanks for remembering that.
So you ended up moving here after you developed the app and stuff, and you were just kind of figuring out what you want to do with your life.
Yeah, it was me and a coworker. I mean, San Francisco. I moved to San Francisco in 2017, and San Francisco was awesome in 2017.
Ooh.
I will never forget. It was like
That was the time to be there, though. Honestly,
there's so
you're
many
right.
there's so many eras, and I
Yeah.
do think it's like it's funny when eras have these like symbolic moments. But I just remember San Francisco was getting drunk, getting in an Uber pool, and then with other drunk people, and then
Mhm.
they convince you to go to their house party that like
Right.
they're going to, and then you just go in. That was San Francisco in 2017. It was like.
Huh.
Right, and like Uber Pool's dead. Back then, Uber Pool was like $4 because it was being subsidized because that was like the San Francisco thing in 2017. It's just a
Wow.
bunch of young people getting rich or trying to.
When did it turn into a zombie apocalypse?
COVID.
Oh. What did you start to see that made you kind of go like, maybe I shouldn't be here anymore?
That's a good question. I mean, I wasn't sure,
Hmm.
and it didn't come from me. It was actually a coworker, Sam. He was like, "Do you want to try New York for a month?" I was like, "Sure, I'll go with you." And then when I got to New York, I was like, "Oh wow, people make eye contact here. This is amazing."
do?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe in the West Village.
San Francisco, they don't.
Yeah.
in the East Village.
First week, Williamsburg. second week was like Midtown or something. I don't know.
Midtown?
That was horrible. I hated that. But
Yeah, it sounds
but then Chelsea.
commercial. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Huh.
So you've been in Chelsea for 3 years now.
I was in Chelsea for a couple of years, going back and forth.
Yeah.
San Francisco back and forth. And then now I'm in Williamsburg until November, and then I'm going to check out Miami.
Oh, okay, cool. Do you know where you're gonna live in Miami yet?
No, I don't know anything. I just think
A lot
it's,
of
You can ask
options.
him. He
it's
knows
time.
all the
It's
places.
time
A lot
to
of
leave
options.
California.
Yeah.
My
California's done.
co-founder just left for Nevada,
Wow.
Lake Tahoe. He discovered he's a nature person. He didn't know,
No, that's cool.
and he's gonna have a kid. So that's his solution. His
Oh.
solution to the post-founder malaise
Is
of what
having
do
a
I do
child.
next?
I
is
think you
family.
need to. I think you need to have 2 residences, meaning like the winter somewhere and the summer somewhere else, because you don't want to be in Miami in the summer. It's too hot.
New York.
Yeah. Okay, New York in the summer.
Why
Okay.
New York in the sun? I found that New York in the fall and spring is the best thing on earth.
That's right.
100%. Yeah, but in the summer it's a little hot.
When
You might
is-
want to go to like the
Christos, when is the
suburbs.
spring?
I mean, the like.
The spring
Yeah,
is
tell
in,
me
like,
about this mythical season.
You know,
that
that's
exists
funny.
for
Yeah,
1 week.
it really
Yeah.
honestly has, like, the past few years, it's just been going winter, 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 winter,
Yeah.
summer, summer,
Yeah.
summer. It's crazy. What's going on with that?
This is the funniest shit I think about New Yorkers is they're like, oh, I love New York. And then you're like, I'll be in New York in March. And they're like, ugh, horrible. And then you're like, I'll be in New York in July. And they're like, fucking hot.
Yeah.
And they're like, I'll be in August, even worse.
Yeah.
And then it's like, when is it good? 3 months. May, September, and October.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, true.
And you're like, I fucking,
Yeah, I'll
you're like,
give
I
it
fucking
April
love
too.
it.
April
I'll give
too.
April.
I'll give it
April
April.
could be a little cold and miserable
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
See?
But
But people are happy when you get those
Yeah,
like
at least
warm
April
days.
Yeah, you get that week.
It's
Yeah.
funny.
Like,
but
yeah,
you're
yeah,
absolutely
yeah,
right.
yeah.
yeah, you get 1 week in April that you're like, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
baby.
yeah.
Yeah.
The whole summer, everybody's like, you have a
here.
shore
Yeah.
house? You have a house in the Hamptons? Let's go.
And then it's like,
Yeah.
then it stormed for 4 nights.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then you have to wait till May.
Yeah.
So it's just, I think it's May and June, September and October.
But May is when my son was born, so it's even better.
Nice.
So we
Son or daughter, you don't get to
yeah,
decide.
well, yes, right. When he's 5 years old
when
and
he
he's
or
old enough.
she,
Right now, I assigned him the gender of male,
Yeah.
because he cannot. He only knows what his
Interesting.
hands are.
it's like your wife didn't have a say in that.
She had no say in it. I think we both saw his anatomy.
He's got
and
a
we
huge
said,
cock.
Yeah, he's really does. He really does.
He or she has a huge cock.
Eventually, yes, but I think until he starts to gain sentience, then I will refer to him as them. But I don't want to confuse him early, just because he does have a penis at the moment.
Yeah.
You know, so
I do feel like this whole like birds and the bees, like how do babies happen, is going to be extra confusing with that liberal layer on top of it.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'll probably outsource it to some
like-
cross dresser.
Yeah. She
and
puts
they'll-
her penis in him,
Yeah.
and he's pregnant. Or she.
Like I want a drag. I don't want a drag queen to teach my kids like the alphabet. You know what I mean? I want a drag queen to teach my kids sex ed. Like that's what I want. You know what I mean? Like that's the mixed messaging.
yeah,
Like,
but that's a drag queen.
right,
That's
right.
a different thing.
Yeah, no. Transgender is a different thing.
Trans girls are like the smartest.
Yeah,
They're
absolutely.
like on average a physics PhD.
Because they have a man's brain. No, that's you could cut that out.
All right, so you brought your guitar today. Did you have
Oh,
any
you guys
intention
want-
of playing it?
I did
Yeah.
have intention of playing it.
Let's hear. What did you prepare for us today?
I prepared.
So people don't know that you also do comedy.
Yeah. I dabbled. It's one of the things that I'm trying to figure out if it could be a like a second phase. Wow, I've totally forgotten what I was gonna do.
You
Let's
know
see.
it.
I know
Seek into your heart, Anakin. You know it to be true.
Does that work?
Yeah. Sounds okay?
Sounds good. Okay. This is a song that I wrote just for you guys. All right. We don't need to cure disease or get world peace. We don't need a new source of energy. We don't need flying cars or to make a second home on Mars. Said, what do we need? Yeah, what do we need? We need another podcast. We need another podcast.
This could be like our
We
theme
don't
music.
need. That's what I was thinking.
Hey,
That's what I
keep
was
going,
thinking.
keep going, keep going.
We don't need to cure poverty or to get motherfucking equality. We need a podcast. Oh yeah, need a podcast. Who killed JFK? Podcast. Can I cold plunge my cancer away? Podcast.
Woo! That was awesome. That was awesome. Also, you could go fuck yourself.
It's funny you're saying that about the cold plunge, though, because I actually was just shopping for one online. That's what I was trying to change the delivery of. Was my podcast in my new house at the Jersey Shore.
Well, I mean, you're obligated to have one now.
You have to.
Wait, so
Yeah.
now we have the time for the podcast where you open Pokemon cards.
Oh, let's go.
So at this point in our Close the Door Behind You, we're going to have Carlos open up some Pokemon cards. Our sponsor is Japanese Pokemon. Please go to your local store and get some Japanese Pokemon.
The Japanese Empire will rise again. Stay strong. Stay strong. Keep Japan Japanese. Okay.
Yeah, but every year it's like, or every generation is gonna be like a third the size.
I know, it's sad. It's really sad. Because
Why
that's
is
what
that?
makes it beautiful.
Do you have insight? You should have insight.
I think, honestly, there's so many factors. The population decline, the aging population, as a result of that population decline, there's certain infrastructure that's in place socioeconomically for the Japanese people that were built in times that were like the 70s and 80s and then the 90s when the Japanese economy really was fucking taking off, like Japanese manufacturing of automobiles, electronics, all that kind of stuff. Like, you got to keep in
So
mind,
you
like,
just think it's the economy. Like the economy shrank, so they don't want to do it.
well, yeah, I think as a result of the economy and their dedication to like an overexertion workforce, like when you're in Japan, you're working long hours, you're doing all this
Yeah,
kind of
it's
stuff.
too much work
It's
now.
not an environment that fosters bearing children. Right. And then you get this isolationist kind of culture. It's like keep to yourself, like don't be a nuisance, do whatever. But in a modern era where you have high populous society, like, you know, millions of people taking the train every day, they're going into work and they're like, okay, I'm an isolationist. I'll go into like a niche and maybe I don't need to be
Isolationist.
married. Maybe I don't need to meet people. Maybe I can do whatever.
Yeah, so what would you do? You're a sort of an expert. Like you convinced a Japanese woman to have a baby.
Yeah, that's true.
You know how to do it.
Yeah. So you think
How
I
do we
should
do
go
it?
as like the population czar?
Yeah.
You know, like Japan should hire me as
Yeah,
population
would you say
czar?
earlier, talk to Asians and tell them you'd like to inseminate them?
Yeah, yeah.
Is that all you did? Is
Yeah,
that what
honestly,
worked? Does it work for you?
That does work for me. Honestly, it's a
Generally?
top tier pickup line.
Yeah.
But you got to go in with confidence.
Okay, so you're like, you could assemble like an Avengers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to be in on it?
I
Make,
don't
like,
know
the-
if I have. I don't have the confidence.
You
I
can
don't
make a
think-
whole album about repopulation.
Oh.
Yeah, we
that's
could
a-
distribute
That's
it.
a great idea.
Yeah, yeah. We're just like gonna encourage the Japanese population.
That's great.
Like you must have unprotected sex.
That's
it
like
will help
public,
Japan.
Yeah, public policy kung fu sort of. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, like you need to sleep with me right now.
Yeah.
Because there's an emergency.
Yeah.
There's a crisis.
We sample Barry White, you know, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
But are Japanese people, are they like hooking up?
They are hooking up. The problem is like it's like a weird hookup culture over there where they like have to date a little bit. Like you'll find some
Fucking slut.
Yeah.
It's super weird, man. They want to like know
Yeah,
you.
they don't really
and,
ha-
like your,
like, they have a
like
one night-
your name.
yeah,
So
they want to
weird.
know who you are and
Yeah.
trust you first. Yeah, but that's like very different from like the Western world, you
This
know.
Japanese concept, intimacy.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's very strange.
They like bonding there.
It doesn't translate.
yeah, honestly, there's no direct translation. I can only show you the character. But yeah, so but that's what contributes to all of that.
But
And,
how'd
like,
you convince her? She was ready.
dude? You
Did
know
you
what I
convince her?
did to convince her? I
Yeah.
swear to God, this was the play that I had. I started hanging out only with her, you know, and I showed her that dedication and whatever because I like went to her place almost every day.
Yeah.
And I showed
It's like you're
her.
dealing with Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah,
I gotta show him.
I'll teach you. You'll
dedication.
find your wife tomorrow with this advice. I was taking. So in order to get my visa to do my co-op, I was working for a very big tech company in Japan that's like international, and so I was working at that tech company. Creating content and like making cool stuff for them to like build up their startup ecosystem, because Japan is really anti like making your own startup
Yeah,
and
like
being
new
your own
things.
it's like they're
yeah.
like what's seen as success in Japan is essentially like, what company do you work for? How big is it? How prestigious is it
Totally.
in society? And then your position
Yeah, yeah,
matters,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Like, so over there,
This is how I
it's like,
feel coming to New York from the West Coast.
oh, really?
Yeah, the West
'cause-
Coast is like everything new is awesome.
Yeah,
And then New York
but
is like
here it's
everything
like-
new is destined to fail.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is
yeah.
a very like
Yeah.
sad view on everything.
Yeah.
But so that was like the mission that I was doing. But in order to get the visa to go there, I had to take classes at a university in Tokyo.
Mm.
So I was taking an art class.
You're one of those.
Yeah, so I was taking an art class there, and I took 2 classes. I took an art class, 3 classes. I took an art class. I took a history and culture class, which is where I learned all the prefectures, what they're known for, all this kind of stuff that helped me connect with Japanese people in a deeper way
Oh, sure.
quickly. Like, just
Yeah,
imagine
yeah.
knowing, like, oh, you're from Wisconsin, the big cheese, you know?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
you're
yeah,
from
yeah,
Nevada, you're a desert boy. Like,
Yeah.
I knew all of that for the regions in Japan.
Yeah.
Right, from that class, so very huge. And then I took a private study with this prestigious professor. It was just me and her, and I would meet with her weekly, and she would make me read 3 books a week that were written by like Japanese authors on the culture and all that kind of stuff. So it allowed me to immerse myself in a way that was respectful, right? So I gained
Sure.
the respect
Sure.
from like the women who mattered and the people who mattered over there.
Yeah.
So I did that. And I've always been into art. I draw, I paint, I do all that kind of stuff. And I had the best art class of my life. Karu Sakurai was my professor. He was a brilliant man, and he saw so much potential in me. He pushed me so hard. And I made a charcoal, as my final project, a charcoal painting drawing
Of his
of
cock.
my wife, of my eventual wife.
You mean like before you'd met her?
No. When I met her,
You
you
had
know,
a
I was
dream.
like dating her. Like, you know, we were
You were
seeing
dating
each
her,
other,
okay.
and I made it of her. You know, I was like, you know, this was beautiful. This was on my birthday where she took me to dinner, and I made that moment, and I put so much character, and it's, you know, yay big, and I poured so much into it. And the professor at the end of the class, he was like, you see these
He's
two?
like, I would have preferred my cock, but but
He said these two, right? He was like, these two, this guy, this other guy who was a phenomenal drawer. Like, he could make you like a drawing of you right there in real life.
also drew your wife.
No, yeah. Imagine I was like, wait, what the fuck? So anyway, he said our 2 were like amazing and they were the best, and he explained like why mine was so good. And before I left Japan, I gifted it to her.
Mm.
And that was it. That sealed the deal, dude. That's what made her come and, you know.
So
change
you
her
left and you were here in the United States for
Yeah.
how long before she moved?
life. For like a year and a half. Yeah.
And you just like were in contact.
Yeah, in
Phone,
contact, you know, talking.
texting.
You know, we were like,
Whoa.
"Where is this going? What's gonna happen?"
Did you ever
like,
see her
whatever.
in that year? Did you fly back
Yeah,
and
she
forth?
flew one time
Okay.
within that year to like visit and hang out and see if she really liked it.
One time. How
Yeah.
long was she here?
It was like a few weeks, but
A few weeks.
yeah. So that was.
So
that's-
then the next time she moved back, it was like with you.
Yeah, basically. Like, she moved into like the apartment I was staying at, and then she moved in with me when I moved into my place, and yeah. So it was
Did she
from
like
there.
it?
You know, dude, Japan is a great place to live if you're Japanese and
Yeah.
you have like a network of people that love and support you.
Queens is.
Not as cool. Yeah,
It's Queens.
Queens is Queens.
She like immediately starts cleaning the streets. Yeah.
And she's like from a very beautiful part of Japan,
Yeah.
right? Like from where the mountains or stuff.
Yeah, she's right at the base of Mount Fuji.
And
where
now she's
it's like their
lives under the
vineyard.
7 train.
Yeah, dude. And I'm like, isn't America wonderful? Yeah.
Would you have moved to Japan for her?
No, and I'll tell you why. The Japanese don't get as high of a salary as we do.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So just like wouldn't have worked.
So like the assets that I have in the United States and the stakeholders I have, like my mother and my brother, like I would be a drain on them. Like I wouldn't be able to contribute to like the pot and help in any way or whatever, because I would probably make significantly less money than I would here. So I couldn't make that conclusion, right? Where like I could justify living there. And so I proposed to her like, hey, you know, this is a situation I'm in. So if you want, fine, but I'm not pushing you to come. And she decided to come.
Whoa.
Yeah.
She decided to come off that limp offer.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
You're like, either way works for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I'm
That's
saying.
how bad Japan is.
No, but that's why I'm saying, like, I did it like old school romantic way.
Yeah, the painting is nice. It's
would-
very Titanic.
Right. But that's
What's
what
the
people don't
ratio?
understand these days. They
What's the
don't do
ratio in
that.
Japan of
I-
women to men?
Women to men, the ratio is probably like 50-50.
Is it 50-50?
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to figure out, like,
But there's
I'm
a lot of
following up on
incel
your
men.
question about why there's no...
how did this work
Yeah.
out?
Well, how did it
that's
work
right.
out? But
Yeah,
at
we're
the
all-
same time, why
yeah.
is there not, like, more reproduction going on?
Well, so it's a very isolationist culture, right? So like people stick to their niche, they do their thing, they have their hobby.
So they're not
they
like
go
intermixing.
Yeah, they're not like mixing with people. They're not putting themselves in
But
situations.
were
to
they
meet-
not like that in the past? I don't understand how that's, like, a new thing.
Well, it was, you know, in the past, it was like you worked for
That's
a
a great
company and
question.
you'd go out with your company together and you'd do whatever.
You were telling me that you guys would do that all the time when you
yeah,
went out.
yeah, with your company and your
You just
friends.
wouldn't let the
but there's
you wouldn't let the women come.
but the friends
right,
from
they
your
used to.
company.
When he showed up, he's like, "Listen, before it was okay to have the women, but I'm here now from the United States. We're not going out with the ladies."
No,
yeah,
but
yeah,
the
exactly.
thing
yeah.
is, in
you
their
guys gotta modernize your views.
you got to keep in mind though that they're doing like the powwows with their friends in the bar at work, but they're like work friends. And like work is so important to them. So like yeah, sometimes they'll slip up, they'll fuck up, and they'll hook up, and there are plenty of those circumstances happening.
it.
But a lot of times it's like they're letting you into like one door, not
I
the
find
next.
this is like the most fascinating thing to me
What?
is that there's a relationship between always being late and being romantic.
Yes.
Like somehow these things are related and it's really unclear why.
How?
Like if you're just a super punctual, hardworking person, you just don't have time for people. There's like it's like culturally. I'm not saying like individually. I'm saying big brushstrokes culture.
Yeah.
There's something about like industriousness that leads to lack of connection.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And no one knows where the right trade-off, like where do you want to be on that line.
Mm-hmm.
But I noticed this, right, because like Latino, like I lived in one of the places I lived in was Peru for 5 years.
Oh, what part?
Lima.
Okay.
Lima.
What part in like Miraflores and
Miraflores,
Barranco?
yeah. Barranco,
Miraflores?
both. We like moved
Okay.
around, yeah.
Está bien. Mira, yo tengo un hija de un medio peruano.
Ah, sí?
We call her the Jeruvian. She's half Jewish, half Peruvian.
We don't have
Yeah,
a
my-
lot of those.
my ex-wife is-
Doesn't Doc Jud speak Spanish like an ICE agent?
Mira, ven conmigo, okay. Párate.
Yeah, like just enough to get the job
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very commanding. Yeah, it's
He's
not a
not
lot
going to
of,
accommodate his speaking for them.
his Spanish voice never goes up at the end. It's always commands.
Los documentos. Ahorita.
Yeah.
Documentos. Yeah, so no, I own property in Peru. I do a lot of
Oh,
surfing.
wow.
There's really good waves in Peru. Really good surfing.
Yeah, that's a
And
big, that's a
there's.
big
Have you ever
surf-
been up to the northwest in Peru, like Lobitos, Talara, Mancora?
Mancora.
Yeah. So up in that area, the waves are the waves are incredible. The whole entire coast. Shout out to Peru. We love you. And
Shout
so
out
I
to
spent a lot
Peru.
of time. Yeah.
See,
So
this
5
is,
years.
so this is like one of the things I was talking about. So like in Peru, the way that family works is like you care about cousins, right? Like I have like 80 cousins. Like I got and believe it the same. It's like I probably have 6 cousins all named Carlos, right? But it's like you just so in Peru, it's very common to move around depending on the weather. So you like go to the beach, you go south, you go north, you go in, because Peru has everything. It's got
Yeah.
like mountain range and then jungle and then beach. But what happens is like each member of your family will like own a house somewhere that's big enough to host, and each person owns one of those, and then you just like rotate through them when it makes sense. And I feel like white people are like,
The
why would I
opposite.
want someone to be in my house?
Yeah, especially my family.
Yeah, but
You're like-
Peruvians are always going to be late. Why is this related?
Because our culture is just so punctual, whereas they're like, "Mira, no te preocupes."
Yeah,
okay,
but you know
we'll
what?
get there when we get
Yeah,
there.
It's because you
Chill.
guys, the Peruvians and the Greeks, relate all the time too. We were around before clocks were invented. you know, we're cultures that were like, you know, yo, if the sun is there,
yeah.
okay, I'll
Yeah.
meet you around here. You know, that's how our society was built. You don't get away from that. You know, just because someone brings a clock to your village, you're like, what the fuck is this shit?
I do think it's funny that at some point the Greeks were like on top. right?
Oh yeah,
Like in some ways we're all Greek. Like we're
Yeah.
all living in that playground.
yeah,
And
dude.
those
it's like the guy
ideas.
that peaked in high school.
Yeah,
Greek,
yeah.
Greek people are.
100%.
Yo,
yeah.
you remember when I invented democracy, dude?
Yeah.
That was sick. All
Totally.
the chicks wanted me.
So like for your wife, you're the most romantic thing that's ever happened.
Right, because I'm
Yeah.
Greek.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
You drew a painting of her
Yeah.
when it should have been your professor's cock or whatever gets
Dude,
you a
I
job.
should have drew my professor's cock. I should have drew my professor that was the one that made me read books. That was like when I first had that, I was like, fuck this shit, this sucks.
Yeah.
But then I was reading on the subway, everything.
Yeah, do you think Japanese people were like upset with you all the time? Like were you messing something up all the time?
I tried to be super respectful and accommodate, and I found myself going too far to accommodate and blend in.
Mm.
And I needed to get a wake-up call to be like, hey, you're never going to be Japanese. You know, so they're always going to view you as like an outsider.
Was there a wake up call?
I mean, it wasn't like an official one or anything like that, but it was like a realization that I had at a certain point. And I was just like, okay, like I don't need to blend in. I think it was when my mom came to visit with me, and my mom was just doing like my typical mom stuff, like, oh, everyone needs to culturally like align with my culture and my values, and you know, I'm gonna point out things that are weird to me. You know, and I was like someone who had been so deep in that I was like, Mom, don't do that. Like, you know, like she would ask for like extra bags, and I'm like, in Japan, you don't ask for bags, you know, and I was just like, you know, she's here for a fucking week,
Yeah.
you know, just let her fuck around. Like, what's, you know, who's gonna die, you know, just like at least let her like have fun and not like, you know. But that's when I had the realization. A lot of people when they spend too much time in Japan, they really like adopt it so much, and they try to like, but it's not worth it, man. It's not worth it because you're never gonna be
thing that I
part
love
of it.
about New York is like so many cultures here. that
Yeah.
you can't assume shit.
Right,
So you actually just have to speak up and say it.
right, yeah. You just gotta be direct.
Like directness
Yeah,
cuts through.
you're most direct when you're speaking to someone in another language, and one of the two people that's not their main language.
Yeah,
You know, and you're just way more direct.
totally.
Speaking about being direct, we're gonna have to kind of like turn course a little bit. We're gonna do two things
Wait,
at once.
Oh yeah, I
The
never.
first thing is that you're going to actually open up Pokemon cards, but at the same time, we're going to start with the lightning round. So we're going to do a twofer. We're going to do the lightning round, and we are going to open Pokemon cards.
I like
so,
that. combination.
Carlos, this is your Pokemon cards. When you're
Wait,
opening these
uh,
Pokemon
Dom has
cards,
something
I
to
do
say.
have that video. It's called Paddle. It's actually pronounced paddle, and I do have a little video if you guys wanted to see what the
Yeah,
sport's
let's-
Oh
are.
yeah, yeah. Let's
I
see
would
it.
love to educate.
So it's really paddle, not padel.
It's paddle, yeah.
Wow.
It's Spanish. Padel. They would have an accent. It's
Padel.
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 Yeah. Padel.
Padel is very similar to tennis. All courts
He
are
just said
standardized,
Padel.
roughly 33 by 66 feet, so about a third the size of a tennis court. And it's the same scoring as tennis, but I would say 99% of the play is doubles play. You start with an underhand serve. After you serve, the ball has to bounce onto the turf, and you can play off the walls and play off the side. If tennis
Yeah, so I'm
is
like a lot better
checkered,
than those guys.
Padel is chess. It's really a thinking person's sport, but the great thing about Padel, it is easy to learn and hard to master. That means that people from various levels can go
outside?
out
He
and play
went
and have
outside
fun
the
right
box?
away.
Yeah, dude.
But it's hard to
Wow,
master.
that's kind of cool.
Padel is played in 78 different countries around the
This
world.
is like ping pong in my
30,000
basement
courts
growing
around
up,
the
where we
world.
like
This
play off
gives
the
me
walls.
anxiety.
5 different
It's crazy.
international federations.
So the thing
Padel
that's really great
certified
about
today.
this sport is
Learn
that
more.
It really does look gay, though. I mean, I just want to make that known.
Why? Because of the short shorts?
There's just
Yeah.
something about it. I don't know.
Describe. Just, yeah. What do you?
The short
what do you
shorts, the
see?
high
What
socks.
do you see?
I think it's
Break it down.
I think it's the act of like the
guys need to
underhand
sound like-
serve.
Just because they're speaking Spanish doesn't make it gay.
like
Yeah.
Actually, if they're speaking Spanish with like the cotillion with the
Totally.
lisp, it's a little gay.
That makes sense though. It's like gay or Latino, hard to tell. That's what he's struggling with right now.
I think that's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
because that sport screams Castella.
Sponsored by Estrella beer. So listen, okay, so we're going into
Okay.
the
How do
lightning round.
I win at this?
So here's the story.
Shiny.
So you're gonna go through these cards, but first, before you start going through the cards, we're gonna enter the lightning round.
Okay.
So here on the Close the Door Behind You podcast, we have a lightning round. So lightning round is where we ask the same questions to our guests. So Carlos, your first question on the lightning round while you're opening Pokemon cards is, Carlos, you find yourself in a very precarious situation. You land yourself in jail. Who's your first phone call?
Co-founder Ben.
Ben. Okay. How
Show
come
your
you call
cards.
Ben?
What do I? What?
No, why would you call Ben?
Man, we got like fucking 10 years of talking through a problem and deciding what to do.
Okay, good answer.
That's cool.
And he has access to your finances too, so he could bail you out.
Yeah.
All right,
totally.
reveal 3 cards.
He knows I'm good for it.
Reveal 3 cards. Show us quickly.
Core fish.
Core fish. Okay.
Looks bad.
Next.
Grookey.
Okay. Looks bad.
Helioptile.
Oh, that's okay. That's pretty
That's a good one?
Yeah, he's
All
all
right,
right.
keep that one.
Okay.
All right, your turn.
All right. Where is the best pizza in New York City?
All right, here's the deal. I'm gluten free.
Me too.
This
Oh,
changes the
Jesus,
answer.
the two of you fucking guys.
So here's
Why do you think we bonded, dude?
Oh, my God.
That's right.
Were you both, like, in the toilet together at some place?
We were on
Shitting?
the same toilet.
They gluten me!
Our disabilities bond us.
Yeah. You see, he would fail the ADA.
Like you get along with all the other Jewish people.
that's
really.
true. That's like our Jew. Yeah.
Okay.
It's true.
It also comes along with rules of stuff you
Your
can
persecution.
eat and can't eat. Yeah.
Your shared persecution.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
dude,
right.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
why you guys bond because of the stomach problems.
That's
it's
right.
the same
Yeah,
as us.
same-
Like
same
we just
exact-
have our different team.
cause.
Yeah,
Yours is
it's the
thinking
same.
about the future and any
Okay,
risks
so
that
where's
you've
the
ever
best
taken.
gluten-free pizza in New York City?
Well, here's the thing. Best gluten-free pizza in most cities is going to be Alamo Draft House is the movie theater. They have the best gluten-free pizza. I don't know why.
Really?
Cauliflower crust.
I don't like cauliflower crust though.
Really?
Yeah.
I love it.
But don't
Why?
they combine
It
the
doesn't-
cauliflower
it's
with
so
something?
heavy.
Yeah, it's other stuff too, but it's just like I don't know. It's that crisp, man. I didn't know cauliflower had it in there.
Yeah, but it's like so dense in your stomach. It makes me uneasy when I
Yeah.
eat the cauliflower.
In New York, you can get gluten-free and you can get it brick oven.
Where?
Oregano is a place right by me that closes at like 11 that I love. It's in
Williamsburg?
Williamsburg. Yeah.
Yeah.
Closed at
There's
11.
definitely gluten-free places in Williamsburg. That's the spot for
But
Williamsburg
yeah,
gluten-free.
exactly. But I would say any place with a brick oven
Yeah.
that does gluten-free, that's what you want.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Wow. Great insight.
let's see.
That's a great. All right, reveal 3 more cards.
Finizen.
Finizen?
Yeah.
Not shiny. Keep going.
All right. We only want those. Kieran, supporter.
Oh, yes. Kieran is good.
Good. Trainer.
Yeah.
Switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon and then other stuff.
Yeah.
This one looks good. Sunflora.
Sunflora? Nah, you could have that.
Okay, next question. What's the worst vacation you ever been on?
That's already going to be good.
I'm like thinking there's so many choices. I think that vacation is overrated. What do you guys think? I think it's a real 50-50.
Well, I think that's based on having a bunch of bad vacations.
But don't you think-
I'd rather chill at home for a week, maybe, than go on a vacation. Does
Yeah.
that make sense?
For example.
Yeah.
For example, worst vacation. All right, man. I had a trip. I went to Hawaii with some friends. They're sort of Ben's friends. It was a bad time. I probably shouldn't be talking about this, but at this point, I think all these relationships have broken down, so I think it's fine. But it was like, it was. There's some people who, when they land in a place, need to jump into action immediately. They're so excited.
Yeah.
I like to chill and then jump into action.
Yeah.
On this trip, everyone went hiking except for me. I was like, I'll join you guys tomorrow. And from that moment on, I was the most hated member of this group
Really?
in crazy ways. Like, they didn't rent enough cars. I secretly rented another car. It was like a Tesla that I rented to like support this group trip. They took it to hike. And then when they came back, the battery was like at 0. I had to go refill it. I went to refill it. It like died on the way. I had to like hitchhike home, and no one gave a shit. It was just like, yeah, I almost left in the middle of the trip, and then I didn't, and I should have.
Wow.
But it was just a lot of, it was a lot of that. I had a girlfriend at the time. and this one girl got mad at me, and then she like turned my girlfriend against me.
What?
It was a brutal trip.
She was a random girl that did that?
She wasn't a random girl, but she was a known crazy girl.
Oh, and your girlfriend still believed her.
Yeah, girls stick together, you know?
That's good.
Well,
I mean, they stick
partly
together when it comes to men.
Yeah, partly there's like they know what to say because
Yeah.
of the insecurity about whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. This girl lied about being on SNL.
No.
She said she told everyone that she was a writer for SNL. I think she did audition, she didn't get it, and then she told everyone she got it, including her boyfriend who she lived with.
No.
And
What?
she would leave every day to go to a
Get the
fake
fuck
job
outta
she
here.
didn't have and then come home and pretend they would watch SNL. She'd be like, I wrote that one.
No. And no one watched the credits because no one watches the credits on SNL because they turn it off. After
I wonder
like
if we
40
know this
minutes.
girl. It's probably that.
Is she a comic?
No, she's like in politics,
Then we don't
which
know
makes
her.
more sense.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
can you
of
be a
course.
writer on SNL and not be a comedian?
But it's funny.
Was she working in
yeah.
politics at the time?
No, she's turned to politics because of her credible lying.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she found her talent.
They are the best liars.
But it was very funny. It was like she kept this up for years, apparently, and then it was
Wait,
very funny
years?
for years. And then in the aftermath, it was very funny to like hang out with her because occasionally she would see a friend that she hadn't seen in a long time, and she would have to like an alcoholic. She'd like pull the friend aside and explain to them that she lied about all of this, and then they would just come back, and we would hang out again. Like continue to hang out. Anyway, that girl was there, and she chose me as her target.
All right, so fuck Hawaii is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hawaii sucks.
Next question.
I can say that. It's part of America.
Boomerang
okay.
energy. Boom.
Okay,
Like
that's-
Christos' wife
Nice.
leaves and comes back. Oh, we got some glitters.
Okay, let's see.
Perrin.
Show it.
Boom.
She's okay. She's all right.
It's glittering.
Yeah, it's okay. There's bad shiny too.
Oh, I have a stage 2 back here.
Okay, let's see
Oh,
it.
I know who he is.
Let's see.
This is from the first generation.
Oh, even better. Let's see
Yeah.
it. Let's see it.
You want to see it?
Yeah.
You have more questions?
Okay. All right. Next
You're up.
question. What is one life hack that you know about that more people should know about?
I think a really good life hack is being wealthy.
Good answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
How?
Well, it gets you out of everything. You know? You can't park there? Yes, you can. Just pay the ticket.
Right.
You want to fly somewhere right now? You just buy the ticket. Highly recommend wealth.
So how do people acquire wealth?
I have no idea how to do that.
Okay, next question. You can pull 3 cards, and I'm going to give you the question as you're pulling.
Date me. do you have female viewers?
No, dude.
Well, technically we do. They're trans.
Which
So, okay, next question is the following. You have the opportunity to invite whoever you want to dinner, live or dead. Who is that person you're inviting?
I actually don't know if Christos' mom is alive or dead.
Oh man.
She is
She's
fun.
alive, yeah.
I met her. I met his mom. She's a ball of energy. She's
Yeah.
super cool.
Super
Yeah.
cool. Can you have an Oedipal complex for someone else's mom?
Yeah.
Yeah, technically, yeah, because there would be
But that would be
Oedipal
something-
undertones.
But that would be different than Oedipal. It would be like
Just be
a,
regular.
what was the movie with Dustin Hoffman?
Just be
where
regular
the
love.
old lady was trying to seduce him.
I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Wait, Dom, what's it
This is
called?
Mrs. Robinson.
Mrs. Robinson. Yeah, it would be like a Miss Robinson complex type situation.
I mean, what do they say? What is it called when a man is attracted to other men's moms? Can we look that up?
I'm not
about-
attracted to other men's moms.
How about
I'm
somebody
attracted to one mom.
How about somebody who's dead that you can invite to dinner? Who would that be?
Dead.
Somebody from the past. It could be all the way from Jesus up to the 60s.
Wow. Someone who's dead.
This is a tough question for you. This is usually the easiest question for people. You know?
Yeah.
This shouldn't be that hard.
I don't think I have. This is a real thing. I do think Americans are like very obsessed with fame
Yeah.
in a way that as a little Latino boy, like we didn't care. We only cared about soccer players, and we
Yeah.
barely cared about them. We just wanted to play soccer.
Yeah.
And Shakira.
And yeah, actually, Americans like Shakira a lot more than we did. But she was,
how could you not? Though?
yeah, but she was cool. I mean, she wasn't Latina. She was like cool. She had long black hair. She was like a rocker. And then she came to the U.S. and she became like a Latina.
Right. Yeah. I remember
Yeah.
her album. I heard that was like really old. Was just like
Yeah.
rock and roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, so I mean, Paul Graham would be my answer.
Paul Graham.
Because
Who's
like
that?
reading his essays, this is the
Oh.
startup guy. Reading his essays
okay.
changed my life, and he's generally one of these few guys that like you never know what he's gonna say, and it's gonna be smart.
I gotta write him down.
I don't know who that is. What did he do?
He's the one
He
go
started
ahead.
Y Combinator. He's
What's
like
that?
a behind. It's a startup incubator.
Oh, okay.
So like Dropbox, Airbnb,
Oh.
Sam Altman of OpenAI, ChatGPT fame. His first startup, Looped, was actually in Y Combinator.
Oh,
And
wow.
then and like in an essay about the best founders, Paul Graham was like Steve Jobs, like Larry Page, like very obvious, Sergey Brin, like very obvious names, and then he's like Sam Altman, who like hadn't really done anything yet,
Mm.
and then
And he
later
knew.
made ChatGPT. Yeah.
Yeah. He knew that dude was. I mean, he's built different. I've seen interviews with him. He's built different.
He's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good strategist, is what people say.
Yeah.
I don't really know. Okay, this is an honest answer.
Yeah.
Sort of a lame answer, but it is my honest answer. If I could, I would pick my dog, who passed away for sure.
Oh.
If I could hang out with Ivanhoe again, I would take that over.
Ivanhoe.
I would take that over any famous
That's
person.
That's
a,
really
That's a
cool.
good choice. That's a
Yeah.
first non-human request. It makes a lot of sense.
That is
Nice.
really cool.
All right.
What would he eat?
That motherfucker loved ice cubes.
Yeah. Just a pile of ice cubes.
I would just throw them.
Yeah.
He'd just
He'd be
keep
like,
catching
"Let's
'em."
go, it
he
turns
was
into
and then
water.
He'd like catch it and then he would like crunch it. You know, like yeah.
Yeah. That's dope.
Yeah. I would hang out with Ivanhoe. That'd be
So
great.
it's a very loose term, usually meant for like older people, but I think it's pronounced gerontophilia. Gerontophilia.
Oh, sure.
Gerontophilia?
That's just like for old people.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
not a
but that's not
specific
no.
term.
She's like hot. She's like youthful and hot. It's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's an Oedipal complex there, somewhere buried. Anyway.
Yeah.
Next question.
Oh yeah.
Show us. Yeah.
Feebas.
Feebas? Whack.
Phoebus.
I hate him.
Hate him. This one. This is the one.
This is the one?
Alakazam.
Yo, let's go, Alakazam. That's
This
like a
feels like
dollar.
I
That's
was
a dollar.
destined to be here. This
Yeah.
is one of my favorite. This is like the Pokemon that I love the most.
Yes, it's
when I
yours.
played as a 15-year-old.
This is yours.
Alakazam.
I don't know if this guy or Kadabra or what's the next one
No, Alakazam's the final form.
is the final form.
Yeah,
What's the first one?
It's Abracadabra Alakazam.
Yeah.
Abracadabra
This is how I beat
Alakazam.
my older brother was with this guy.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna keep that.
That's it. You have nothing.
Basic energy.
Yeah.
Fuck
Nothing
that.
left.
Yeah, God damn.
All right. Next question. What is some advice that you would give to your younger self?
Okay. Maybe I'm wrong to have learned this, but what I feel like I learned with Down Dog is that if you do anything for 10 years and you actually take a step forward every day, it doesn't have to be that you're killing yourself, but you can't procrastinate. You are actually taking a step forward. You are making some progress every day. You will win. So you have to figure out what is worth a decade, and it can be anything, and then you have to actually take a step every day, and you can have anything. Yeah.
Hell yeah. I like that. Can I become taller?
No, but you could probably dunk.
That's good enough for me. Cool.
Speaking of which, you have any you want any medical advice?
Yeah.
How can I help you?
How do I sleep with Christos' mom?
Oh my god.
Let's see.
This is a family podcast.
I'm thinking
It is now.
she's very like she's got a lot of energy. I think that she would want to go like dancing. I got a
Yeah.
feeling that she's not somebody who would want to stay home. You'd want to like take her out, have conversation.
Yeah.
Does she like wine?
No, not
No.
really.
Not
Wait,
really.
I actually do have a real question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when I went to high school in Texas, and that's a abstinence only sex ed, and they basically freak you out where they're like, you're gonna sleep with someone and that person has
AIDS.
Yeah.
Okay.
and then like I was serial monogamist, so like low body count through a lot of time, and then maybe later in my life started just sort of dating more. Body count went up. I've still never gotten anything.
Oh.
Knock on wood.
What, like, where is,
Interesting.
you know what I mean?
Well, so you're saying that you're having a lot of unprotected sex and you're not. Well, what you're telling me is that you're self-selecting. You have a selection bias.
Yeah.
So you're dating women that just want to be in a relationship. So therefore, it's a lot lower likelihood that these women are sleeping with dozens and dozens of men and have like,
so it's like
venereal
massive
diseases.
clustering, actually.
Well, you're
Yeah.
filtering, right? You're filtering people to like. You're reducing your odds of being exposed to a venereal disease
Yeah.
because
Well, first filter, did they give birth to Christos?
Are you
Number one.
disappointed
We're
that
still
you
on
haven't
this?
STD? Or are you like, it's so weird.
I just
like
I don't
never
even
had
know. I
herpes.
don't. I just like. I'm like. Does it not exist?
my mom is beautiful. She needs to find a boyfriend her own age, and she will be much happier. I would love her to find someone nice who could take care of her and be cool. Like
You're
I would
saying
love
she's
that.
single.
Yes, she is single. She might have a boyfriend that I don't know about, but for right now, I would love her to meet a man her own age that can take care of her and show her a great life that she deserves. I
can
want
take care
that
of
for her. If you would like to do that, I would consent to it, but I feel like she would probably not be okay with it.
Why?
I think she wants someone her own age.
Can you ask for me?
All right, next question.
Okay, I think this is gonna be the last question.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
This has been great. Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah. Thank
Pleasure.
you.
Yeah, I like
You've
it.
been great.
So we did the hack. So what's one?
I could do this all day.
What's one bit of subject matter that you know about that a lot of people don't know that you know? Like, have you dove into the rabbit hole on like some topic, or like, do you have a hobby that people are unaware of that you're really deep into? Like, what would they be surprised to learn about you?
Okay, I'm not like a knowledge guy really. I'm like a skills guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not particularly deep on anything. I think my breadth is very surprising. So like I can play some guitar, but I'm not that good. I can play piano, but I'm not that great. I can like sing, but I'm not that great. I play paddle, but I'm not that great. So I think if like someone follows me around for a while, they'd keep being surprised. Like I played ultimate frisbee. It's like
in college,
crazy.
you're an ultimate frisbee guy.
Yeah, actually
Oh my
more in law
God.
school. But it's crazy how well I can throw a frisbee. Like this is stupid.
Really?
Why did I spend so much time working on my frisbee throw? But I would shock you with how good I am at frisbee.
Really?
But I was like the worst person on the team, but I was on the team.
Yeah.
That's always the level I achieve.
Right. You're on the team.
I'm
you're
on the
not
team.
the star player.
I'm not even getting playtime.
Yeah, and
I'm
no
a
one's looking
practice.
at you to like ask for
Yeah.
advice.
But I get to live the life.
yeah,
I get to be part of it, and I get to understand it, and that's
So
what
you're
I like.
dipping your toes in so many things. You have ADHD?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know how like AI video shit. I know pretty well.
Yeah,
now.
same.
I did a
It's
lot
cool.
of AI video earlier this year.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Same. I was making Donald Trump say stuff about anime.
We have to make a music video.
Yeah, we do. We do.
I'm
that
back,
was the plan.
Christos.
You're
That's
back.
right.
So we're
So
gonna
what's
do it.
next for you?
Right now in New York for the next 2 months, I am trying to get really into musical theater. So like writing a lot of musical theater. I want to host in my place some musical theater shows. I think I'm gonna try to like get some get a musical theater star into my house. Like pay him to come, and then like anyone can sing a duet that they want with this person. That kind of
Oh.
thing.
Cool.
There's a place in San Francisco called Martuni's that is awesome. That's a piano karaoke place, but that's really just amazing musical theater singers. And I just want to recreate it in my living room.
Nice.
That's
awesome.
really
But I also
cool.
want to write a lot of musical theater songs.
What would your first song be about?
That's, I have one. I have one. Either I'm writing something funny or I'm writing something really sad.
Okay.
Those are the only two.
Give us a
modes.
sad one.
So this sad one is about I'm like 80% of the way done with it. This is about so the scene is it's like an older couple, and let's say they're fighting. Let's just make it simple. It's like they talk about something, and the husband like comes back and tries to like give her a flower, and she's like, "You didn't listen all day, fuck you." And then it's her singing. And what it is that she was having a hard life. She gave up on herself, and then he came into her life. He really loved her, but she was sort of so scared of stepping into that kind of beauty and positivity. She felt like she would fail. So instead, she finds a way to shut down romance and true love in order to keep him. If she can lower his expectations, she gets to still have him. And so she brings him into her dark.
And that's why they're fighting.
Yeah. Because
That's kinda dark.
She's scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Perhaps we should have had a therapist instead of an emergency doctor.
So let's close us out on one that's got a better, more positive outlook. What's the next song about?
The next song.
The happier song.
A happier song. The most recent. So I'm doing this thing that I started 5 days ago where I spend my first 90 minutes awake writing a song. So today was this one that I played
Brilliant.
for you guys. Yeah, then yesterday was a sad one. The day before was a sad one. The other one that I did was about playing paddle. I have a friend who's
I hate you so much.
All right, that wraps it up.
That's it for the show.
Thank you for viewing the Close the Door Behind You podcast. We'll see you next time.
Thank you, Carlos.